there's a saying that what's it called? Saying that there's a decade where nothing happened, but there's a week where a decade happened, right? Like you can make a lot out of that. All right, guys, welcome back to Empire Fit Talk with me, Coach Elbert, Coach Gavi, and Coach Stan. And today, topics that we're going to be talking about is how can you make the most out of your quarantine time? And I'm going to go about this from obviously the fitness side, the physical aspect side, and also obviously things that I've done, like what I've done to make best out of this. Okay, so to start it off, I think you should definitely keep exercising. A lot of people are, they got taken out of their daily habits, so they use this as I wouldn't say they use it. It's just the body is automatically wants to reserve, right? So it doesn't like to do physical stress stuff, right? Or if it doesn't have to. So you do have to fight that urge to just sit on the couch and not do anything, right? And you have to accept the fact that there is no, this is what you have to accept, is that there is no gym that is open right now. You have to make the best out of what you have, which is either you work out online, you follow our live session, or YouTube the workout, or you just do your own workout at home, your own program, right? So any one of those is what you will have to do to make the best out of it. And yeah, anybody want to chip in on that?
Well, I like about planning your day thing. When you put the exercise there, as in like your routines, you're gonna start your day or close your day out with a workout. So it's like as long as it's there, because everything's different now. Like you mentioned before, everyone's got taken out of their daily routines, daily habits. So just to keep it on while you're staying at home, you still gotta keep it in the schedule.
Yeah.
Right. You just gotta put it in, even though that you're home. You just gotta put it in still, and you just gotta do it. So in my mind, I'm thinking personally, what I do is also I plan it. Like, okay, tomorrow at the end of the day, I'll go. Okay, tomorrow at this time I'll wake up, then I'll do my workout and do the live session. Teach the live sessions, and then I'll chill afterwards, and then I'll do something else in between. So I plan ahead. So yeah.
I think that's the same with me too. Like planning ahead helps you kind of make time, even though you can't really create time. You can block off sessions on your day. You can block off if you guys meditate or pray in the morning, and then you can work out and then cook, and then you, do some personal development stuff. Go on YouTube, read a book, learn about psychology, learn about baking. I love food. Or learn about just new things, vlogging, something that can keep you creative, something that's new to you. Just try new stuff. You may not like it, you may like it. It's just
I agree.
You'll never know until you actually try it, right?
So that's point number one, is to stay active, keep working out. I think that's the one of the hardest part to do, being confined, right?
Yeah.
Like in jail.
Wait, they do.
They work out a lot.
Just work out a lot in jail, bro.
So point number one, I would say work out. And to add to that, if you are the person who's hard to start, you shouldn't think about it too much. Like just like people are messaging me, and this is one of the reasons why we also rolled it online. People are like, hey, what should I do? How do I do? And they have so many more questions than the days that they're gonna put in. You know what I mean? It's like so many questions, but like, are you gonna do these things, right? So, just start off with 3 set of 10 squat, dips, push up, pull up if you have them. and then from there you're gonna build that habit from there, right?
Yeah.
I am a big believer to start.
Yeah.
Right. I don't like to just information overload you, because a lot of the time people doesn't need more information.
Yeah.
They just need to just get it going, right? So that's one. Number two, I think you should pick just like things that will kind of like tickle your brain, like just
To keep your
to keep
interest
your
up.
thinking. Yeah. Like
Vlogging.
so
I'll say
Like
vlogging.
vlogging,
Baking.
yeah.
Like vlogging.
yeah, or like, well, I've said it to the previously when we were on our other podcast, is that I've looked into just like other method of training as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So I was looking into like the bodyweight strength by Brett Contreras, and then because obviously everybody's just doing bodyweight right now, and then the second now I'm looking into like the endurance aspect of it. Well, not endurance aspect of strength, endurance aspect of training.
Yeah.
So you can see in my laptop right now, there's just a bunch of website with like endurance training and stuff. Because I'm a very explosive guy, a sprint guy, but I need to explore more to other areas, just to broaden my knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And continue on my journey to mastery as far as being a coach. I'll talk about this later on. There's a difference between having knowledge and being a master in something,
Yeah.
right? So, but we'll save that for another topic. But yeah, I think that keep my mind is to keep running as well.
Yeah.
So, going back into training, I think having material things that I've read and stuff. So yeah, that's what interests me. Yeah, something tickle my brain like that. Yeah.
I like that idea. So you're not bored all the time.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing over
Right,
and over.
over and over.
I like to find any opportunity to learn new skills. So at the moment I'm having that. So I'm going back to. I'm still ordering food and stuff like meal preps and whatnot, but I'm going back to cooking again. Like,
There you go. So you're learning.
Yeah, learning to
that's
cook
cool.
my meals again.
That's
and
cool.
then That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Growth mindset, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of the book. What was it called? Yeah, Growth Mindset by Carol S. Dweck. That's a really good book for you to read.
There you go.
Yeah.
Instead of a fixed mindset, you need to know that we as human beings, we're capable of change and growing and learning new things. So if you think you're bad at something, you can actually learn to do that things
Yeah.
by actually applying your brain, your effort. You can improve.
There you go.
Tickle your brain, and also I would say give your brain a break as well.
Well,
That's a meditation as
Yeah.
well. Like no. Like I wouldn't say like give it a break as in don't think about anything. As in like something that is toward like improving
Still,
it.
yeah.
Other than just how I would say it. Like I think meditation is great,
Yeah.
or just kind of just being more mindful of your thoughts and stuff.
I like to put. I don't know what everyone's listening to at the moment, but I like to listen to a guy called Les Brown.
Yeah.
He's a personal.
It's very motivational.
Yeah, I just play him on from YouTube. I just get it from YouTube as a background noise, so I'm subconsciously kind of listen to him while I'm doing everything else. So
Yeah.
that's my rest time for my brain.
Yeah.
So subconsciously, I'm actually listening to the guy, but I'm not actually sitting down and listen to or meditate.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's especially with the other podcasts what I was talking about with the conditions that we have right now, and then how my families are away and whatnot. That background noise is actually keeping my mindset positive. That's how I keep myself resting.
Number 3. Let's move on to the number 3. Or anybody else have to add? This is just me, but I think you should be, especially at this time, I think you should be whatever you're already good at, like preparing for your comeback, I would say. Like, does that make sense?
Okay.
Like, if you work in, I don't know, like if you work in fitness industry, right? Like, I'm already like preparing if it come back, like how do we gonna take care of the members? Like, I'm already like laying out plan of like, you know, what happened if they come back, and is this gonna happen, how I'm gonna do it and stuff. So like, just like creating a plan already. I don't know if this is too early to say it, but I think at one point you need to do that. Don't just like wait till like boom, it came back, right? And if you work in a corporate job, maybe preparing something that will like make you stand out. You know, I always see like opportunity behind I don't know, like a negative situation, right? Like imagine if you're like, you come back and you're like the most like fired up guy, and then you know you've done your whole research and boom 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 boom, you're ready. Yeah, we've been set back on this. I did this at home to make sure that we, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like, would your boss be happy hearing that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, you're prepared, right? Like,
you know your foundations.
Yeah, you know, just kind of like have stuff that is like ready. Because a lot of people, they're just waiting till things to happen, and then they'll like react to it. Yeah,
what do I do now?
There you go.
Thing, right?
Don't react, predict. So predict what's gonna happen, right? Like, you know, when you come back, there's a lot of work that you need to catch up on.
Yeah.
But if you already do it now, boom, you know, when things happen, you just like on the clock. Yeah. That's point number. Is that 3 or 4?
3.
Okay.
But that was a good one. Yeah. I totally agree though. Yeah.
Prepare. Don't fail to plan.
There you go.
Be proactive during the time. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Point number 4. I'm gonna clap it at point number 5. What's point number 4? Anybody want to come up with point number 4? We're gonna give 5 points to stay active.
How to stay.
How to make the most. How to make,
Okay. Point number 4. I don't know. I think we covered.
Get better at your craft.
Well, we're gonna do that.
I thought we said that.
We've said that, and then we want to do a different one. We're gonna talk about it, like being knowledgeable and being a master of the things. What's number 4? Oh yeah. Recovery.
Sleep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think everybody get plenty of that. Right? I don't think we have to tell them that.
Point number 4, sleep well. Well, yeah, I think they all sleep well.
Okay, how about
they go like sleep at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Just because they do. Just
you gotta get your sleep hygiene back right, you know? We have circadian clocks in our body, and then if you don't follow it, your hormones are gonna get messed up.
Yeah.
And then that'll affect how your metabolism works, guys. So, get enough sleep, enough rest, so that you can come back stronger.
Yeah, it's valid.
Okay.
People are sleeping though, for sure. I know I'm sleeping like crazy.
I know I'm taking naps too.
Yeah.
I took naps, I took naps, which I've never done before. So, haven't done in so long. Now I've been taking naps, so that was good. Yeah.
Okay, number 4 is sleep. Number 5. Anybody have any suggestion for number 5?
Number 5. Taking care of the food and stuff will be going back towards what we talked about, the point number 3, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Preparing for
Food,
for the comeback, right?
Yeah, of course. I think building relationship should be there, right? Building relationship with other people, building a relationship with your family, building a relationship with people that you get together
lost,
to.
Lost contact with.
Because now you got plenty of time, right?
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's a. I think my biggest thing is more so like building a relationship to yourself, like actually know the kind of person you are.
Try and get to know yourself.
Because like we know, like, do you know what you like suck at and what you're good at. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
We know a lot about other people,
Mm.
like it's so and so, da, da, da. But do we actually know our like like our flaws? You know, like
Mm.
oh, I get distracted if I open up YouTube. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and like what has slowed me down so far, or oh, I get very defensive if people talk about this or people talk about that. Like actually know that that's the kind of person you are, and if that's the quality that you want to keep or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I don't know. I don't. This is me, by the way. If I don't like somebody, it's done. like that's like bad also.
Yeah.
Because I should give people more of a chance. But my thinking was always like, I give them a lot of chance at the very beginning, and then they cross the line, I just
That's
like
it.
done. But then at the same time, you know, I should have a little bit more. Like I know that quality in me. So
Yeah.
when that crosses the line, I almost like cut it off. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't don't even like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, which is so bad, right?
It's kind of harsh, but I
Yeah.
get where you come from.
Yeah. Well, I you know, growing up, I see that as a self-respect,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I give people so many chances.
Yeah.
But now I know that to myself as I get older and older, like, man, you know, when I cut people off, I cut them off.
Mm.
Like, I don't even talk to this person. Like, they message me, I ignore them. Like, and I'm like, it wasn't even that bad, you know? Like,
I don't even know what I'm mad about anymore.
I remember what I'm mad, but I'm like, it wasn't even that bad for me to just not like, you know? So I know that about myself. Do I want to change that? I don't know, because some people I think deserve that. But like you know, just knowing yourself at a deeper level, right? Like, do you tend to yell at people? Do you tend to like too nice to people? Do you tend to like, you know, I don't know, like just know the kind of qualities that you want and know the kind of qualities that you want to keep or you want to. Yeah, and then you make your character that way. I think this is the best time to actually do it. You know what I mean? Like retrospect's like, fuck man, like I'm the kind of person that, you know, just be more criticizing of yourself for now. Don't do that all the time though, you know, because then you're gonna live. You're gonna know, should I do this? Should I do that? Right? You need to have some kind of firm belief that you need to stand on. But I think this is the best time also, right? Like I was like that was something that I was doing. Like last week, I even kind of like thought of myself like, man, am I this kind of person? You know what I mean? And like, let me find an evidence that is the kind of person I am. So, yeah, it's like get to know yourself, right? Like, don't be so consumed about knowing other people's business, and you don't even know about
your own flaws.
Yeah. So a lot of it has something to do with like self-development and stuff, right? But, which is far from fitness. Hey, you never know, you know, maybe you're the kind of person that likes to just all talk, no show. If you find out about that, then maybe you'll do something about it.
Well, I know some of my flaws, and it starts showing up quite quick now.
Yeah.
I know what you mean with you kind of like find yourself a little bit better. It's like I tend to criticize people a lot, like straight away. It's like simple things, like say like this morning I got the Grab car, and then we had like 2 lanes in the apartment where one is to go to the parking spot, and then the other one's for a drop off and pickup. And this guy, I don't know if it's his first time coming into the apartments or whatever, but he went into the lanes where parking spot while I was standing in the drop off or pickup points, right? The pickup lanes. And then I'm like, come this way, and then no, I want to go around. I was like, no, it's a one way. And then we were like debating there, and this morning we were debating for about close to 2-3 minutes, just debating. It's like, I'm telling you, this is like a one, and I'm like, that set my day. Like today was like really bad.
Really?
Yeah. And then obviously coming in here, and then just everything's just kind of low. So I had to like reset refocus, and then okay, I do criticize. I could probably be a little bit nicer to that guy. So I kind of refocus again, and then that's it. Okay, I got a class I need to teach. I gotta be nice. I gotta be doing this. So yeah, so I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I kind of like see myself a little bit.
Yeah.
Finding out a little bit what ticks me off or what not ticks me off.
Yeah.
And then whether I need to change it or not.
I'm more of a perfectionist, which is not good, guys. Good in some ways and bad in some ways. Good is that you want to get it right all the time, like you have high standards. Bad in a way is that it's hard for me to start something because I want to start it right.
Yeah.
If you're a perfectionist,
You're like my brother. Yeah.
it's hard, yeah. So what I've been doing actually, my mindset is just do it now, Gavi. If you don't do it now, you're never gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's
cool.
my mindset.
Well, just to go off on that, I just want to let you know that perfection happen through volume.
It makes sense.
If you get what I mean. Like you have to keep doing things that you just fuck up until you get to
actually
perfection.
the level you want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you're not gonna get your first one perfect. No matter how good you think it is. No matter if you take 10 years or not, it will still not as good as you did that 10 years just fuck up. Your product, one product in 10 years versus 100,000 shitty product that you think was shitty will always be better that after, you know. So
that's true.
So the idea of perfect in one go just doesn't, you just can't. It doesn't exist, like by sheer luck maybe, right? Like there's that
Not in a million chance, probably.
But most of the time it doesn't happen, right? Like a photographer, for instance, they took a perfect picture. 99% of the time, most of the photographer freaking took a long time to get that, right? But there's that 0.01%, some snotty Brad with phone and blah, oh my God, just the right timing, right? Which just doesn't happen. You don't want that, right? That I'm sure that guy wasn't like, oh, he's gonna be a perfect one photo, right? It's just luck, and you don't want to ride on luck, right? You don't want to ride on luck. So like anything, with business, with anything, you're just gonna get good at. You're gonna get through so yeah, in a sense, like if you want to be a perfectionist, then you need to be a doer, you're just like doing that thing, and then you'll get that perfect. Yeah, it's just that the view of perfection. Now you gotta ask yourself whether you're a perfectionist or you're worried that people are gonna talk shit about your product, that you need to make it perfect so people don't talk shit about it. Do you get what I mean? Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
I'm scared to start because I'm scared other people are gonna criticize it.
You're scared of what?
So I need to make this perfect so people can't say shit about it. You know what I mean? Instead of like, fuck it. I know it's a process, right? Anyway, like in martial art, right? I'm scared to jump into the dojo because I want to get my ass kicked. I don't want to get my ass kicked. So I'm gonna just like train on my own or whatever, and they never really got into the dojo. But fitness for I'm scared to go Empire because I don't want to look bad because everybody in Empire look fit, right? It's just like you're trying to be perfect already coming to the gym. You don't want to start because you're scared, right? But you get there by actually coming to class and work out and
you get better.
I don't know if that correlates.
That
makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay. So yeah, if you are a perfectionist, you should just start, right? That's how you get to perfection. Anyway, that's point number 6, I think.
No, 6.
6 or 5.
So hey guys, look, I hope that you guys are doing good at home. Make the best out of your quarantine. Don't waste the time. You could do a lot in this next 4 weeks or even 8 weeks if they decided to push back the quarantine. Let's just make the best out of it. There's a saying that saying that There's a decade where nothing happened, but there's a week where a decade happened, right? Like you can make a lot out of that time, 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is. So hopefully you guys are staying safe, staying at home, and really looking forward to everybody evolution if they are making the best out of their time during this quarantine. Other than that, please subscribe, follow us. If you have any question, go on DM and message us, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.